Hi, today I would like to present my summary about a paper named Investigating the Security Threats on Network Medical Devices. These are the authors of paper from Texas A&M University. This paper is a research category paper which focuses on IoT and security of network medical devices. The problem this paper is trying to address are authentication gaps in network medical devices like pacemakers, insulin pumps, etc. There are certificate validation issues in some of these devices. Medical practitioners such as emergency room physicians aren't aware of security flaws and exploits which can be benefit the hackers. In few moments, I will explain about cases which gives us idea about security exploits of medical devices. These are the devices which I would further talk about. First is pacemaker. It is small battery operated device which is used to help heart beat regularly at an appropriate rate. And the second one is in infusion pump. It is a medical device that delivers fluids into patient's body in a controlled amount. So here are the cases which I was talking about first. First one is Medfusion 4000. It is a syringe pump. The Department of Homeland Security had issued a warning about serious flaws that could potentially be hacked by cyber criminals and alter the device performance. Eight vulnerabilities were outlined in that warning. First was when third party component was used, it would cause buffer overflow, which allows malicious code to be executed. Another was about unit crashing due to memory out of bounds. While last six was about hard-coded passwords, authentication gaps, and certificate validation issues that could have given hackers an opportunity to access this device. The second one is infusion pump. A simulation of medical emergency was created by Josh Kerman in which physician starts fourth bag of cardizine, a drug used to treat chest pain, which is usually given slowly through a large volume infusion pump. Shortly after being connected, the bag of cardizine quickly empties, which results in a fatal medication error. It was a simulation, so no harm was done to any person, and Josh Kerman informed audience that the firmware of infusion pump was hacked, which allowed change in rate of delivery. Third case is about Barnaby Jack's pacemaker. He organized a black hat conference on an exploit he developed that would allow him to remotely send a signal to pacemaker, causing it to shock the user. Using custom software, he would send the signal to anyone wearing the device within a 50-foot radius. The signal could result in shock of 830 volts, which would be fatal. As discussed in previous cases, there are many problems in network medical devices. Slowly, the industry is moving towards solution and awareness of it. FDA, that is Food and Drug Administration, have released some warnings. Like till date, 6 FDA warnings have been released. The first was issued in May 2015, which involved unauthorized users being able to access the device and change the dosage remotely. In 2018, Medtronic issued a security bulletin for its insulin pump, which recommends its users who wish to continue to use the remote turn the feature on and off after each use, and to always be attentive of beeps and alerts the devices will make, which means an individual nearby is using same device and can potentially copy the wireless RF signals and play those back later to deliver a malicious bolus to the pump user. HIPAA, that is Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, a law passed in 1996. The overall goal of this is to secure and protect any medical information that can be used to identify an individual, a term called protected health information. Penalties can be enforced for civil violations, which are usually fines, or criminal violations, which carries a possibility of imprisonment up to 10 years. So here I would like to conclude that awareness about exploits in medical device are must, and manufacturers should increase the security of networked medical device, as a security flaw in medical device can lead to death. Further, here are the references which we have used. Thank you.